everybody for coming out. It was an amazing show. Nelson and I have been on this journey. We got with Zab, everything just came to click together. Wonderful camps. Deontay's camp was absolutely amazing. Working with Shelly Finkel was a dream for a lot, you know what I mean? And we learned a lot as we go. And we're very, very excited about GCC and the history of GCC and what the future looks like. I can't tell my partners enough. I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Once again for the champ.
Let's go, champ!
Many drives to Alabama with you.
Oh, man.
First off, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. It was a beautiful night, a beautiful moment with a lot of beautiful people in the crowd cheering us on. We couldn't have done it without you guys. And man, what amazing time to be here in Kansas. I never been here before, but it definitely won't be my last time. It made me feel like at home. You know, the love, the hospitality that was here, it was tremendous. You know what I mean? The way they treated my team, I'm forever grateful and thankful for that, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, sir. To be on behalf of GCC, I know when we met for the first time, I told you from the start, we're here to reload the legacy. It wasn't a comeback. It was opportunities for us to showcase what we had at GCC. You allowed us to do it with only our second event. You know what we did the first time with Alicia Bumgard. We made history, all first female sport, all first immersive world. We just did big things, and now we stepped it up. They say, can you do it with the men, right? Can you do it with the heavyweights? Why not the best heavyweight to ever live?
There you go.
For me, it ain't a lot. I just want to tell you again, it's God be the glory.
Amen.
Because certain things happen, certain people align. And for those that don't know, Deontay has amazing security. So I say that to tell you, I got out in Alabama, and I go, is that my man? I don't know. No, I can't be. We in Alabama. You know we riding. Walk in the gym. Deontay has amazing workout. We getting a lot of film. And I'm talking about, yeah, what's your security plans, da-da-da. They said, well, we only got one security. There he is. I turned around, I was like, oh, that's my man.
Right.
Small worlds. I say that to tell you, the worlds are super small. And with that, God doesn't make any mistakes.
Amen.
And allowing us to do this on behalf of GCC, bringing it to Wichita, Mayor Lily Wu being so supportive of us, our other partners in our other combat sport organization, Mike Vasquez, Trigon Combat, BKB, we couldn't push it enough, right?
Yes,
and
it is.
we'd love to see you in the Trigon too, man. I don't know, what's up? Before we do that, I'm gonna say I appreciate you. I'm gonna let my CEO step in and sit down, Mr. Nelson Lopez Jr.
Indeed. And I also want to give a big thanks to Nelson for Global Combat Collective, Maria's and my guys for Black Time as well. And we appreciate you guys so much. It was definitely an honor to be a part of it, and let's do it again, brothers.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Shelly, you heard that, Shelly.
Hey, I got one thing to say. Also, let's give a hand to this man, Tyrell Herndon. He's gonna have, based off this, he's gonna have some big opportunities, and he deserves big opportunities.
Absolutely.
This was his first major boxing event, and he's like a suction cup. He's looking to learn and see everything. I said to him, don't be in the lobby doing this. Everyone's going to come over to you. He says, I want to see everyone. That's the kind of attitude that helps you get to the next thing. And he's someone we would love to work with again, and I believe we're going.
Let's go, Shelly, thank you for the wonderful words. It comes from our leadership of our CEO, Nelson. He lives with, the Lord first. I can't say it enough.
And he also has the cutest kid.
Cutest kid. Oh, I got a daughter. Oh, my daughter's just as pretty.
It's the same team.
Same team. So on behalf of us, I can't say we couldn't do it without Nelson. His leadership, his guidance. This is my first major men's opportunity, and he gave me my first woman's. So to sit here next to you all is humbled. But one thing that they say about me is I say no to everything, right? So when the opportunity called, he said, "You want to do Deontay Wilder?" I said, "Yes." It's all love. I'll turn it over to my CEO, Mr. Nelson Lopez.
How would you rate your performance tonight?
My performance, I'm satisfied, but I'm not satisfied. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what I've been through. I've been through a lot, and my battle has been more so on the outside of the ring than the inside of the ring. And if anybody knows having a warrior mentality, you have to be mentally ready, and if you're not mentally ready, then you're not going to be prepared when it comes to the inside of the ring. You're going to think about everything that's going on outside, your outside world, and what's going on in front of you. And if you're not focused on the task that lies at hand in front of you, you will get hurt. It ain't you can, you will.
Absolutely.
And I had to overcome a lot of different things. A lot of people don't understand I had a long period of time of a shoulder injury as well. When I'm throwing my right hand, I used to be in pain a lot. My doc's here, he would tell you I only had 20% of my hand. Like, boy, why you in the ring? I'm like, Doc, I love this. I gotta see what I'm all about. I gotta, I'm the one that's always pushing myself, no matter what. I want to see what type of man I am. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't need to be in there, but sometimes, when you love this business and you love to do it, because it changed my life 3 times. I'm looking forward to changing it the 4th time. It makes you just want to get in there and see what you're all about, with the best in the world. So, I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed being here in Kansas. I enjoyed being here with my opponent. He trained very hard. Most of the time when guys prepare for me, they train like their life is on the line, because it really is.
Absolutely.
As well as mine as well. I tell everyone that as a fighter, we fight for others, and we risk our lives for others' entertainment, and that just bottom line of it. No cutthroats. I like to be straightforward and honest with people. That's because I say the things I say, because I want to be real and want to tell people the severeness that this business has to offer. So, I enjoyed it, and I'm ready to do it again. We're gonna get back in the gym. As soon as I get back to the house, I'm going right back in. Whole year, and we're gonna stick with it. We're getting a lot of calls to do this, to have this big fight, to have. When you're in the heavyweight division, you're always one fight away from a title fight, and we just want to push it. We want to take our time, just like I did tonight. I took my time, and we're going to do it with the return as well, just taking our time, continue to do what we need to do until we feel like we're ready to take it back over again.
And you answered my third and final question when you said taking your time.
That's what we're going to do until we feel like we're ready to go to all those roads. We're gonna do so. I mean, it's one thing, when people set fights, a lot of money is on the line, but it ain't all about the money sometimes. Sometimes it's not all about the money, you know what I mean? And we gotta make sure things right, because we're in the hurt business. And if you get any doctor will tell you the head is not meant to be hit. The body's not meant to be hit either. You know what I mean? So we have to take our time, and so when we're ready, everyone would know. How about that? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the best chance I can give you for that.
We'll go to you, sir, but guys, please limit the follow-up questions. We need to get all the reporters in, so one question, then we'll get back to you. Get back, sir. Yes. Yes, Mr.
It's not an issue of opponents for us. I've been getting calls already. If you look around the landscape, there's not many big heavyweight fights that you want to make. There's a few. Deontay can figure into any of them. But last year, when we took off, he never, people talk this, that. I just read things I said, and I never spoke to the person. And it happens. But we have gotten calls from the top fighters because there's very few matches that are good. I mean, Usyk is fighting Dubois again. Who else? Fury is retired. It could be him and Joshua. It could be a few others, but not much. And we don't want to fight for the sake of a payday. We want to not only fight to win, we want to be able to defend it once he wins, like he did with the WBC. And hopefully, and I believe, that the things that derailed him have made him stronger. And now he's going to show it.
Man, number love, bro. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Blessing.
Yes, sir.
Tyrell, Tyrell Herndon.